Hello, my friends, telling you to join. I am grabbing something. Do you guys want a body double today for a little bit? Hello, Hill. Hi, Laura. Chanel? I don't know. Some of these names are hard for me, and I hate ruining people's names. But I want to welcome everybody. Hi, Erin. Hi, Kate. So we're body doubling today while I get some things done. I realized the efficiency challenge, I had to put in my bio link. I have some things I have to do for Copois Education Development Lead. I'm a consultant in the industry, and so different companies pay me for things, and that's what I do. Hey, Erin, hey. But sometimes body doubling, having somebody with you, can help you execute your office stuff. Setting up your replies and all that kind of stuff and messages with clients. If somebody's right next to you, I feel like that's actually why at night sometimes you'll sit down and reply to clients, because you're next to maybe your partner watching shows or something. It's just hard to keep it tidy, so you have time off. So you're helping me keep it tidy today. How do you feel about that? It just is what it is. Okay, let's see here. Accountability. Yep, Erin, it really is, right? So this is what is on my list. Maybe we should make this a regular thing where we have body doubling lives together. I need to put the efficiency challenge on my Instagram bio link. What are your assignments for whatever you give yourself today? Efficiency challenge, doors close. What's today, guys? So November 9th. November 9th. Along with discount code. That was it. And then I just need to take the link of the efficiency challenge and pop it in there. Fill me in on the plans and where you guys are located, where all of you are located. Because I want to know. I want to know. Oh, hi, Nikki. Hey, Cruiser24. Hi, Miss Jamina. And Christina, guess what? We're doing body doubling. I had things to get done, and I just need people around, and I sometimes find if I can talk through things and share what I'm doing, I get through it faster. Body doubling, you don't always have to talk, right? But you get it. Jamina just opened her own salon. She's been doing this for years. And now she knows about so many of the background admin things, and just I really feel like body doubling is a thing. It's so helpful. So I am using you guys. I'm using you to body double with me. Okay, that one's published. Let's see. Nails Flow & Co. You're from Virginia. I love that. Jamina, Luxury Nails by Jamina. I'm getting a facial, but hearing your voice is great. Oh, I love that. Jamina, our friend, so Jamina and I have a mutual friend, Emma, that's in the mentorship with me. And one time she said, Hill, I was helping her through her process. And I was like, hey, here's the things that go on in your process. And I was talking her through just that part of it. And she's like, I would literally listen to this on the way to work. That's, by the way, part of the efficiency challenge. I integrated some of those things that have been requested that have actually worked, but I have you do it for yourself. I show you how to do it for yourself. And part of me is like, hey, Amina, maybe Emma's right. Maybe I should make a private YouTube that you also get access to with me talking you through just for my voice. Part of that challenge. Could be fun. Hello, Christina from Pennsylvania. Hi from Denver. I actually have always wanted to teach a class in Denver. I just don't know why I haven't. It's so close. And maybe if there's interest, I would love to go to Denver like end of February, beginning of March. I think that would be a great time. Do you think that there's a need? I'm to the point where like I want to go teach a class maybe once a quarter, maybe every other month, depending on where it lands. Last year, I was barely able to do that. I used to travel every 2 weeks to teach. And so now I have to really zero in on locations. We do have 2 classes coming up. We have the Erica's ATA E-File Dry Mani with my HGH Structured Gel Mani double certification in South Carolina in Greenville in beginning of December. And then in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we have the Erica's ATA high-end, like Think Russian manicure class. So yeah, it would be like end of February, beginning of March. I'm trying to decide where to do it. Will you ask around, Prime of Life Polish? Will you ask around and really see what interest there is and DM me, and we can go from there? Because anyway, that was on my list, but we got it done. We got it on our list. Okay, so that's published. So I got that done. Now I need to work on my workflows for you guys. I almost want to show you my computer and what this looks like. Would this be weird? It might be weird. Maybe we shouldn't, but I'm creating the workflows of reminders for my mentorship program that starts November 19th. And I haven't done a live to talk about it. I haven't had a free kickoff business class to talk about it. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 who are continuing so that they can keep working with me individually, and 3 new ones who are doing the whole, like, first time doing group meetings and things like that registered. These groups are usually under 10 people each. So, and they're divided by experience, so that we get the best experience for you. So if I show you my computer right now, I'm setting up workflows of reminders. And take an action. I'm breaking it out into my segments where instead of me doing individual emails, because it's a 10-week program, and I actually send 11 emails just for let's see. Yeah, 11 emails just for reminders. And to the 2 groups, it ends up being 22 emails. And so I am streamlining it right now. Hello, Serendipity. And Miss Paige. Hi, Paige. Paige is in my current mentorship. And I think we're continuing on, which I love. I am setting up your emails for it. And I needed body doubles to be accountable. And sometimes it's nice just to be next to each other working on things. So are any of you working on things? Are you just drinking your coffee? Are you taking a break from work? Just like Jamina, she's getting a facial while she listens. While she listens means she can't type a lot. So I feel like I should rant and rave about Jamina to you and like tell you all the beautiful, wonderful things about her and about Paige. This is kind of a fun way to do that, to share about everybody in the mentorship. We can't leave you now, Bessie. We're in too deep. It really does feel that way. And honestly, Paige, it's because you're willing to share and be vulnerable. Nothing you have shared with me has shocked me. But when I went through some of these things, I felt like, oh shit, I don't know my options and how do I approach this and stuff. So that's why we do it. I'm being a good girl. I'm getting my probiotics in. Nails Up Flow & Co. I'm home with my 1-year-old. Turn this on just to feel like someone is with me. See? Body doubling. It's a real thing. Okay. Do you guys want to see my face or do you want to see my computer? Which one do you want to see? I don't know if we can do both. I'm like here to move this for a minute, but you can watch my face and we can just talk. I just, you know. So this was the build, when they're in the build segment, and then this is if they are in the growth segment. Grow 2025. So basically, what this looks like is they have their welcome emails. So emails are a huge thing that we don't freaking talk about as nail techs. Literally having an email list. Now you should be gathering not just your clients' information, like first name, last name, but like get their emails as well. And that way you have a way kind of built in to contact them, yes, but if you choose to expand things or do other parts of your business or sell press-ons one day, not be with clients or whatever, you need beyond that booking system, like you need to be gathering and downloading and having email lists. Email lists are still a beautiful thing, especially if they're effective, helpful emails. Maybe one day you'll make them. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I'm working on email lists, and if we want to get deeper, you want to segment people into different groups in email lists. And so right now, I have those who are registering for my Client Catalyst mentorship. I have a group when they register, and then I will place them a segment when they register, and I'll place them in separate segments for the different cohorts they're in, and then they'll get a stream of emails that are already set up to remind them of things. A lot of times we don't realize all these tools that are available to us when we're in the hands-to-hand industry. And so I'm gonna turn my phone around. Maybe let you guys kind of see what this looks like. And if we hate it, we'll turn it back so you can see me. But I don't mind sharing a little bit. Let's see. Let's see if I can make it where you can kind of see things. So here's what's happening. When somebody registers for my mentorship, this is the fall one for November, starts the 19th of 2025. If you want to talk about this, this is for people who want to make more money, but maybe you're trying to gain, retain, and manage clients, or you want to make more money, you can't get clients to pay you enough, you don't think, and because it's not just always just raise prices, maybe consider options outside the chair. Maybe you're hitting burnout. How can we reorganize your business to work for you? So this is what we work on for a full 10 plus weeks. We have private Zooms and we have group Zooms, and then we work one-on-one back and forth in a full other app where we can talk. I realize I have things on this screen I probably should cut out for projects that I'm not allowed to share on. Okay, so now you're just with me in my program and you're not seeing things that you're not supposed to see. Okay, so in this program that I'm using, my emailing program, this is Flowdesk for those of you, and maybe it's sometimes fun to see business stuff. I have when people get registered, and people get automatically added to this from when they register through Kajabi, who I do it through. Then I use Zapier to bring them over here into their different segments. Don't freak out. You don't have to know detailed things like that, but I'm just sharing it. You never know where people are. I also have a group that when they register from a different offer, for those who are continuing on, because their pricing is different when they're already in it, and they're continuing on, putting them into the continuing on segment. And they will get this email that once they're there, they're going to immediately get their email that's like, hey, this is what we're doing. I'm going to be booking a private Zoom with you. And, you know, here's your Voxer link, and make sure you fill this form out as we start. Okay, then when this is your first condition. So when a client who went out of those groups, when they get placed into the build, I have to put them in this build segment. Nobody's in it yet. And if they're in it, it's going to wait till this date, which is the day before their first class, and then send their Zoom reminder class. If they're not in that build group, it'll say no. And when they are in the grow group, it's now going to send them an email. I'll put a condition here. So if they are in that go group, this is kind of where it gets fun. I don't want them to exit the workflow. I will add a time delay, and I'm going to make it a specific day. I don't know if you guys like seeing this, but I'm talking you through it. I'm going to make it a specific day of the year, and I have a list of all of them that need to be. So we're starting on the 19th, which means we want this email to go out on the 18th. And I am fine with them going out midday. I'm not worried about crazy open rates. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing over here. Maybe I zoom this out. And I don't want to apply every year. This program I have been running. This is my 4th run of it, and I have loved it so much. So yes, I want to keep doing it, but I don't know if I'll be repeating it. And if I am, it'll be different days and everything. So it'll wait till the 18th, which happens to be my anniversary, at 12 p.m. Mountain Time. And then what I want it to do is I want it to send an email. Now, I can duplicate an existing email over here, or I can create a new one. I'm going to show you guys something I find I like to do. And that is going to be already create the email that I'm going to duplicate. So it's super easy. And I'll do it off another email. So I'm going to duplicate this. And I'm going to make this the growth cohort. Because there's 2 different groups. You don't want to, if you're just building, you don't want to be with people who are like so burnt out. My clientele's so full, like you would hate them. And vice versa, like you're trying to grow and have other ideas and people are not even sure how to talk to people. And that's okay. And both those places are a good place to be, but we have to have different groups. So these are all you're going to see some of this stuff in here. You're going to see a lot of my Zoom calls coming up that I have with those in my mentorship. So I'm looking for November growth cohort to get this link. And they always have the link to their cohort Zoom call. Every single in their class. But I like to send reminders. So it's 12 p.m. Mountain Time, and it's on Wednesdays now. And join the call. This link is going to change to that link, the M.1. That's always how I check, M.1. And once it changes to that link, and it's tomorrow at 12 p.m., this is the group. Okay, now I'm just going to exit this. It saves it as you go. And I'm going to go back to workflows. And I know this is not super fun for everybody things, but it can be. And you could just listen to me ramble on. So how you and you get insight to things. A lot of nail techs don't want to pay attention to these type of things. And this is actually a major business training thing. I paid somebody for over a year, $3,500 a month to teach me some of this stuff. And I do pass a lot of it on in my mentorship. So I've spent almost $50,000 to learn some of this stuff. So those of you who are here with me right now, you're getting some real free education. Some of it I had to learn on my own. So now we're back to our other group, right? They're going to wait till the 18th, and then we need to send them, and we're duplicating an email. And it's going to be the growth email. And we're going to check, the call and the info. I might even double check editing that it has the right links. Remember, it was M.1. Yep, we're good. And then they're starting to get their first emails, and I'll create a whole string of the 11 weeks past that. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm body doubling with you. If you want, we can also include questions, but I do have that Zoom call here in about 20 minutes. So maybe that was enough body doubling. I got one thing done and I'm partway through another one. So maybe we count it as a win. Thanks for joining me for Body Double Time. And if you have questions about the mentorship or business things or whatever, send me a DM. Fill me in on it. Let's see if things are a good fit or if I can help you in other ways. Working one-on-one with people right now is my jam.